All right, yes, you guys are getting a double feature today. So this video will be on Negan versus no. I'm kidding. I'm sure you guys are tired of Negan. So this video actually will be on vehicles. I get questions about vehicles, and someone requested that I make a video on vehicles. So here we are. This one I think will be a general one. I was asked to make a video on like the damage dealt versus skills increase specifically, and I think I'll touch on that just a little. But this one will just be, I guess, just like general tips and tricks on maybe how you should upgrade your vehicles. So, of course, you go to your garage. I'm going to go to Enhance, and that's where you will see all your vehicles. As you can see, you have a level 51 police truck, level 50 war chariot, got the RV at level 40 there, and I got the bus, the carriage, and don't have this pretty battle truck. Don't know when I'll get one. Maybe Santa will bring it, and I also don't have the vintage truck only because I'm not going to spend 12,000 rubies down here to get it. Oh, sorry, a little malfunction there. I don't know what happened. Okay, so yeah, not spending 12,000 to get this vintage truck. Not that it's not worth it. However, I'm willing to wait at this moment. I think I have too many vehicles as is. I'm willing to wait to get it. I don't even have an F5 yet. And I only don't have the F5 because I needed to use my resources for other things. But that's another video. All right, so basics. If you wanted to upgrade, you need, I believe this is copper. Right now I have 406, pretty low. But you need that to upgrade the body of the vehicle. And every body has a specific attribute that it goes to. Now, vehicles are probably the third most important thing in the game you can invest your money in or your resources in. I say third because first is going to be survivors, of course, because you can't do anything without the survivors. And the game is called The Walking Dead Survivors. So, of course, they'll be number one. Number two, I would say the second most important thing to invest in is dog skills. Now, a lot of people get caught up on having gold dogs or purple dogs or whatever, but at the end of the day, it's the skills that the dogs give you that make them an important feature. Most importantly, the speed skill, and then like the increased damage or decreased or damage reduction. Those are the most important things for dogs. Now, like I said, the third most important thing is going to be vehicles. This is better than gear, or I guess whatever else you can really invest in. By far, vehicles will be the third most important thing, mainly because of the exterior. The exterior adds instant stats to multiple components of your survivor's crew. So here you can see my war chariot adds an instant 130% to attack, defense, and health. I personally do not waste the steel bars on low capacity because I don't do too much gathering. I only do it if I have to, and realistically, it just doesn't do much for me. It's to me, it's a total waste, which also makes vehicle power very misleading. A lot of people will have this vehicle power. Their vehicle power be very high because their low capacity is through the roof, which doesn't contribute to fighting. So you think they really have a strong vehicle, but that's no stronger than yours. All right, so vehicles are important, again, because of these instant stats that you get, and then also because of the performance. Now, for the War Chariot, it has effects of damage dealing skills increase, and then resistance against damage dealing skills increase, which is good. And then the police truck has damage taken and damage dealt increased. I would say, well, as you see, you have to use materials to upgrade all these. And for me, you can see that, like I said, I skip doing the anything that has anything to do low capacity, and just mainly focus on attack, defense, health, and then whatever their performance is. Now, as you go higher here on the exteriors, like things start off very cheap. Like even level 34 only costs like 824 steel bars. And you can see on the police truck, you go from level 34, it costing 824 steel bars, to something on the police truck just like barely 20 levels later costing thousands of steel bars. Now, fun fact, true gamer chronicle tip: if you fully max the RV and you fully max the bus, you would spend the same amount of materials as you would spend on fully maxing a war chariot or police truck. I know this from experience. I guess I don't really have video evidence of it, but surely if you were to max both the RV and truck and then reset them both, like press the reset button there, max them both, reset them, and then put all of the materials into your war chariot or battle truck, you would max it out. So if you want a more balanced game and you have a max police truck, you should break it down and put it into the RV or the bus. But I would say this game heavily rewards you for having the strongest formation that you could possibly have most of the time. It makes sense to a certain point, and I'm going to talk about that, I guess, now. All right, so here's a great example. So for my police truck at level 51, if I were to go to level 52, it's going to cost me 12,698 steel bars in order to do so. And as you can see, that's only going to raise the percentage 0.45%. So if you look at the second, I guess, police truck engine 2, it says that to go from level 41 to to go up to level 41, it's going to cost 4,542. That's almost a third of the cost to go to level 51. So to go to 50 to 51 is it's like 12,000, almost 13,000 bars. Whereas to go from level 40 to 41, it's 4,500 bars. So I can spend that 12,000 and increase my damage taken by 0.45, or I could take that same 12,000, go up 2 or 3 levels on the police truck engine 2, and then that would probably raise that stat up by a point. So I think it's a big advantage in the game if you're able to realize like these min-max points of when you should spend the outrageous amount of materials to upgrade something versus like kind of balancing it out. Now, I know for sure if you had two F1, if your F1 and F2, for example, were exactly the same, that is far worse than having like a strong F1 and a weak F2, because a strong F1 would probably beat both the F1 and F2 if they're at the same level. I guess that's advanced game tactics, and I guess I'll talk about that later. But as far as vehicles go, my recommendation would be upgrade everything maybe to level 30, 40, and then start paying attention to how much it costs you to go up to the next level versus upgrading where you are. Let's see. Probably going to wrap this video up soon. I kind of went over a lot of stuff. So again, you're going to use copper for the body. Again, it's the third and most important thing you can upgrade because it gives you instant stats to anything. It doesn't matter what it is. As long as it's in the formation, it gets those instant stats. Again, far better than gear or whatever else you can invest in that is not dogs or survivors. Also gives you a lot of points as far as daily challenges and stronger survivors goes. Real quick, I'm going to show you guys how you can look at other people's vehicles. All right, so here we have our friend Spicy Salmon at the top. And why is Spicy Salmon so strong here? If you look, you can see that all his vehicles are level 50 or higher, except for the carriage. And then you can look at what they have. See, he also skips low capacity or focus on low capacity here for his war chariot and on the luggage rack. And maybe that's with most high level skill players. But I'm sure most of his score is coming from the fact that he has these performance skills maxed. Almost maxed on two very, very good vehicles. Still hasn't got there yet. But you see how much easier it is to max the exterior versus the performance of these vehicles. He only has one vehicle with max performance. The war chariot is almost there, but not quite. And then all the rest of them, even though he has max exteriors on them, he doesn't have the max performance. Let's look at someone else. Okay, here we got Sandman. So Sandman is, not to call you out Sandman, much respect to you. Sandman is an example of a person who has very high power in his vehicle, but most of it is going to his luggage rack or load capacity. And if I was in the middle of fighting with Sandman, I would recommend that he maybe deconstruct his truck and take the bars from his luggage rack and then put them into the other vehicles. See, he could probably have a max bus exterior, a max RV exterior, and maybe, well, definitely these two for sure. He could probably have max if he would get rid of that the bars he wasted on the luggage rack, and then also probably have a little bit further going along of the vintage truck. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I will probably talk more in depth about the actual skills in this performance area on the next video. And I might actually come out a little bit today, so you guys might get a triple feature. Again, love making content for you guys. If you have any questions or want me to make a video on a specific topic or anything, I'll even make a video on your specific setup and what I would do to change it. Whatever you like, please shoot me a DM or comment below, and I'll definitely make that video for you. Hopefully everyone's getting ready for Christmas, gearing up for Christmas. Everyone have a happy holiday, and I will talk to you soon. Later.